What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Yakuza Fan Podcast, episode 17 for December 21st, 2016.
Yay.
I am here again with Cal, my lovely co-host. Cal, say hi.
Hi.
And today it's going to be a little bit more of a chill episode. The hype machine is kind of dying down for Yakuza 6.
It's out already.
It's out. It's great. The hype machine is currently building for Yakuza 0.
But we're not there yet.
Exactly. So we're in this weird in-between time where we don't actually have a lot of content.
Everyone's on holidays.
Exactly. Christmas is right around the corner, so no one's doing anything.
Yeah.
Cal,
What?
this is exciting.
What's exciting?
This time of year, this lull in between Yakuza 6, Yakuza 0, Sega's got the next, whatever that studio is doing game on the horizon. We don't even know what it is yet.
Right.
So it's a very exciting time to be kind of guessing at what is going to be happening.
So what happens to our site if there's no more Yakuza games?
That is a good question. We will answer that when we come to it.
In a year and a half we'll play.
You know what? We'll still be good for now. Let's not jinx anything here. So, Cal, let's start off as we do every week with what have you been up to? How's your gaming week been?
We don't get to talk. I told you I was vetoing this segment.
No, because I've been playing video games.
I haven't played anything.
Not a single game.
No, I wrapped Christmas presents.
Okay.
I watched you play games.
Yeah. Did you enjoy yourself?
Not really.
No, neither did I.
I watched Dirk Gently.
That is a good-ass show. Everyone, stop what you're doing in about an hour and go and watch Dirk Gently on Netflix. It is amazing. What else did you do?
That's pretty much it. It's Christmas time. I've been busy. I baked like 87,000 cookies.
I've been eating almost 87,000 cookies, so this has been a nice mix for me. Okay.
Life is hard.
Not for me.
Oh, I went Christmas
it
shopping though, and that was like playing a video game.
How so?
It was so crowded. The streets were like bumper to bumper. It was like GTA, you know?
I guess. This is the weirdest.
And then, you know, you go into the stores and the lineups are super long. There's people there and you gotta like fight your way in. It was great.
Okay, so now relate
It's
that.
like playing a Yakuza
There
game
you
because
go.
it's Christmas time.
Okay.
And I had to brawl with the other
now,
people.
now I get it.
I was getting
Now-
presents for my orphans.
Now I can visualize this inside of my own head.
I had a Santa hat on.
That makes a lot of sense.
All right, so that was my...
So did you get all of your Christmas shopping done?
No, of course not.
Okay, well,
That's what tomorrow is for.
Yeah, I had some Christmas shopping that I still had left to do. That's not going to happen. Your present is going to be severely lacking this year.
As it is every year.
But I promise you, as soon as we get more backers, I will get you a better present.
There you go, back us and I get a present. What am I going to get?
I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be a surprise. So,
Have we added the $500 tier that I've proposed?
no, there is no $500 tier.
I want to add a $500 tier, everyone.
Horizon cannot afford that.
It wasn't even him that upped his pledge. Anyway, you threw me off.
I know.
The $500 tier is going to be, we just get some wafers, and we open them on camera. Like those unboxing videos on YouTube.
It's $500 worth of
Yeah,
wafers.
1 month we'll just buy wafers.
That's it. And it's just, we're going to collect the whole set of Yakuza 6 cards.
Hopefully.
So, the funniest part about the cards, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this time here to explain this. All of the cards codes are reusable. So, if you want to import like the high tier characters, just jump on the wiki, jump onto Ryugotoku Fans website. They have every single card listed, and you can just put the codes right in and get the high level cards.
Perfect. Please do not share with your friends.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels. I don't know what this means for the DLC, though. If you can just put in the card codes, why are we buying DLC?
Maybe the DLC will be something different.
I don't know. I haven't looked into it a lot. I'll be honest, I haven't played Clan Creator very, very much. I've been focusing just on the story and like messing around.
And cats.
I found some amazing things in the post-game of Ryugotoku 6. I can't believe that this crap's in here. I don't want to say anything. But just let you guys know.
They're silly, though. It's fun, fun adventures.
Yeah, like I'm playing Premium Adventure.
So no one's going to be like, oh, spoilers. No,
I'm going back and I'm doing all the sub-stories that I missed. It's fantastic. Like, I've always loved Yakuza's Premium Adventure mode, where they give you a bunch of cash and say, just go for it. And this one is no different.
Excellent. So what have you been playing besides that?
Okay, so I played a little Yakuza 6, as you mentioned. I spent an insane amount of time with The Last Guardian.
Yeah.
Now, I think we're going to get into this at the end of the show. Like, after we get through all this Yakuza stuff here. That's one of the upsides to having a smaller Yakuza news feed to talk about here. Is now we can go into a little bit more generalized gaming news and like the other kind of stuff that we're passionate about.
Oh, was our Daytona tournament with this podcast cycle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we shall be talking about that as well.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Carry on.
So, now you threw me off.
Good. I'll throw you off a bus. Or a bridge onto a train.
Perfect.
Send you away.
Is that a spoiler? Who knows? Okay. I have played The Last Guardian. I have very mixed feelings on it. If you're considering buying it, just know that it is at the same time the best PS4 game and the most infuriating PS4 game that I've ever played.
You should get good.
It's not me who needs to get good.
There's a trophy for beating it under 5 hours.
I don't know how you could do that. Oh, I honestly don't know how you could do that. Sometimes it's everything is so good and everything is so tight and awesome, except for the main mechanic of the game. The thing that the entire game is woven around is broken.
Do you remember in ESO when the girl wouldn't listen to you?
Yes.
This is the whole game.
Yes, but now imagine you needed to use Yorda to solve a puzzle.
Don't you? There was that one puzzle that's super annoying.
You have to get her to like hold a chain or something, right? I can't
There's a couple, like...
Usually she's not too bad. I think sometimes maybe you have to stand her on a button.
Yeah,
or something.
and then she wanders off. Oh, I hate
it's
that
usually
girl.
not too bad. But, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move on and we can discuss that a little bit later.
I'm so tired of hearing about it.
Oh, it has been...
Kids are tired of hearing about it.
I know. My kids this week have just been...
If you're that mad, just turn the game off.
Dad, it's just a game. Turn it off. I can't. I'm borrowing this. I need to beat it. I need to know how this ends. I've been waiting 10 years for this and I'm mad. So, the only other thing that I think I've played this week is... I didn't play Final Fantasy 15.
No.
I wanted to, but I haven't put it in yet. I played a little bit of Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time.
Yes.
Which is awesome. That's like a 2D side-scroller ship-flying game. Like, you get a little heart-shaped ship, and you and your co-op buddies take different roles. So one guy controls the steering, one guy controls the shields, one guy controls the cannons.
Yeah, I heard you yelling at the kids.
Oh, they're the worst. they were great. In the tutorial level, they were awesome. And as soon as we got to, like, the main game, oh man, was it rough. Like, I've never seen a crew not understand their roles before.
I'm already
like that.
mad at you today. We should play that after this.
No, we shouldn't. Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, fantastic game. If you had the right partners, I would highly recommend.
Do not play it with children.
Do not play it with children or anyone that you want to remain friends with. Unless
we should play.
Yes. Okay.
So friend me on the PlayStation so I can play this game. With real players and not Deacon.
There are AI co-op buddies.
I don't want AI.
No, they suck. Okay, what else have I played? Can you think of anything else I played?
Yakuza 1.
That is another thing that we played this week. So why don't we get this plug out of the way right now? We finally.
We've been hyping this for weeks.
Started our playthrough for Yakuza 1. Yakuza fan plays Yakuza. And this is a series we're doing exclusively for Patreon backers. It's going to be coming out probably maybe once or twice a week.
Yeah.
Depending
as
on
often as we can.
Yeah, depending on our recording schedule.
But it's going to be maybe slower around Christmas here. Like, we've got company coming. And
yes, exactly. Well, maybe we'll just play a bunch and, get it all out.
Queue it out.
Exactly. But we're playing through Yakuza 1. Likely, my hope for this is to play through the entire series of games.
That is your Yumi.
Yes. I want to play through these. I want to reminisce and kind of take a look at what makes these games work. I want to discuss the series as a whole and how the little things in these earlier games kind of pushed and changed in the later games. I want this to be a fun, relaxing Let's Play and also kind of informative.
Right.
So I think we spent half of the first episode looking up voice actor names.
Yeah.
So
looking up what else they were in.
Yes. So Again, we're putting that out on our Patreon exclusively for Patreon backers at the $1 tier and above. So
everyone.
So if anyone wants to check this series out, it's $1 on our Patreon. You get access to all upcoming videos, the archive of videos, depending on when you're listening to this, and yeah, it'll just be a fun little
and special perks on Discord.
Yes, I mean you get Discord perks. Now, I will also say for anyone that's backing at the $8 tier, you get to maybe push us in directions in this series. Yeah. If you want to tell us which sub-stories to go for, if you want an episode dedicated to me only using a specific weapon type, or some kind of weird handicap that is going to make me super mad, that is the tier that you want to be at.
Yeah.
So,
and if there's conflict of ideas, then the more money you spend...
No. We will space them out. We'll double them up. This week I can only play one-handedly. And only use cones. Cones only, Final Destination. So that's what we're doing. Head on over to patreon.com.
And it's the original one in English, by the way.
Patreon.com/YakuzaFan. Yes, it is Yakuza 1 in English, running on a PlayStation 2. So you get all the jank. You don't even get the upscaling of the PlayStation 3 fatty. You don't get the crispness of the PlayStation 3 HD collection. No. You get the janky,
the original,
slow-loading PS2.
Yeah, not even emulated on the PC. Actual PS2 hardware.
Yeah, we found a PS2. We dug up its corpse. We did the rituals. The PlayStation 2 is ready to go.
And just so we don't get lost, we also have the player's guide.
We have the official player's guide. So,
we're all set.
Please come over to patreon.com/YakuzaFan and check that out. Okay. I don't think I've played anything else this week except we finally held our official Yakuza Fan Daytona tournament for 2016. We had 3 entrants, including myself. We had 4. One guy never showed up. I hope he's okay. Could you imagine the embarrassment and shame of missing race day? Yes. I have your email address. I know who you are. So, we had a great time. We had a system set up. This is how the tournament went together. We went 3 rounds on every course. Beginner, advanced, and intermediate and advanced. Whatever they're called. So, each 3 racetrack.
I think one's expert, one's advanced.
It's beginner, advanced, and expert. Yeah. So, we did 3 races per track. And then, based on your positions finishing, we were all assigned points at the end of the tournament. Those points were added up.
Yeah.
And
do you have the points here handy?
I do actually. I lost by a landslide.
I wasn't allowed to play. You wouldn't let me.
I would let you. You didn't want to set up your PlayStation 3.
Well, that's a lot of... You should have set it up for me.
I'm not setting things up for you. I set up this tournament.
And
look how popular it was.
We were on Radio Sega right before that, so...
Yes, we were. So we'll talk about that in a second. So, here's how the scores broke down.
In 3rd place.
Me. With 475 points. I know these points are irrelevant because we didn't give you the denominations at the start, but just know that 475 is low. 475 is... I came in 2nd on a single race.
And everything else was last.
Everything else was dead last.
I mean... 3rd.
Or yes. That's like a bronze medal.
Right.
So, 2nd place, 750 points. One of the nicest guys that I've been talking to, Hiraishin. Congratulations, 2nd place.
Real name we can't pronounce.
Yes, I'm not even... You know what? You're just going to be... I don't even know if Hiraishin is how you pronounce that. It could be Hiroshin. I could be pronouncing his fake name wrong.
Get a normal fake name.
Yeah, you gave me a username that I don't know how to pronounce. And 1st place, Fort Cannon. Another awesome guy. Lots of opinions. Most of them are right.
What? Not about Yakuza 6.
No, I like Fort Cannon. He can stay. 800 points.
So they were neck and neck. You can see.
That was really close.
And then there's...
And there's me. Nearly half as many points as the lead.
It was very entertaining to watch.
Yeah. I've got all the footage sitting here. It's going to be really rough to splice this all together.
Yeah, lots of video of you crashing.
There are so many sick flips that I do. If I was getting rewarded points for the amount of sick flips, like, I would have so many points.
It's true. You would have won.
I would have been asked to tour with Tony Hawk with the amount of flips I was doing in my car. So
please stop.
So congratulations. This isn't the first time I've made that joke.
I know.
I've been saving that one all week.
So I need to go to the dollar store and get together a trophy. Maybe I'll make 3. Gold, silver, and bronze.
So you're actually going to make me a trophy? Please don't. Okay, so
Daytona loser.
So Daytona tournament footage incoming as soon as I can work on that.
And we are open to suggestions about our next tournament, which hopefully will have overwhelming success by comparison.
We'll see.
Perhaps 6 entries.
That would be nice. Running a tournament is really hard, especially an international tournament where you have to like take into account, time zone.
Well, we'll just always use the same time. It was the best time of day.
Midnight. So that was fun. Look forward to footage from that. The winner of the tournament gets to post whatever they want onto the homepage of Yakuza Fan. So
when is that going up?
That should be going up fairly shortly. Again, I wanted to try and get the video up, but my schedule this week has just been a mess. So I'm
just got to get there something real quick.
Exactly. Like that Daytona footage is going to be like a minute long.
Yeah. So he is going to. He already sent it to us, and it is fantastic. Be hyped.
Yes, be hyped. This is maybe the best piece of content this site has ever run. Please look forward to it. What else do we do this week?
Radio Sega.
We're on Radio Sega. We took part in Radio Sega's Winterfest. This is the annual community event where they get all the different Sega blogs to host their own radio show.
I have a word to describe. One word to describe our experience, our skill level. Is
clusterfuck one word, or is it hyphenated, or is it
I believe it is 2 words, or possibly hyphenated. I was going to say train wreck.
Train wreck is pretty good too, but train wreck I think is 2 words.
It is 1 word.
Really? Okay, well there you go. We're learning.
Google it.
We're learning things here. So
I'm an editor.
That's okay. Now, we were on Radio Sega. We took the midnight time slot, more or less. We were on
It was 10 p.m. our time.
It was 10 p.m. our time. It was like 4 a.m. CT, I think.
Whatever time they use.
Or GMT, maybe?
Yeah, GMT.
It was like the middle of the night, and we did Feel the Heat. And our show was all about the hype and love of the Yakuza series. We got to talk about just everything that we could. We went through...
We didn't talk that much. We listened to a lot of music. We went through game by game. We played the intro song to a game, and then we would discuss the best hype moments and the history of that title, and then we would play the next intro song to the game. And we got to do that for a full 2-hour block. It was fun. And then we played a bunch of miscellaneous Sega music.
Right at the end we were like, okay, and because we're big Sega fanboys, here's a bunch of cool shit that we just love.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was so much fun. I've got the audio file here, most of it, and I'm going to be uploading that to our audio podcast feed and to our YouTube channel. So anyone that missed the live show, you can tune in there, listen to some Sega music before Sega kicks me off for copyright infringement.
Yeah, we're going to let them fight it out.
I don't know how this is going to work. I'll be honest. I'm just going.
There's some licensed stuff in there, so.
Yeah. So I'm going to post. I'm going to post it, and I'm just going to walk away. And if you see it on the YouTube channel, there it is. Enjoy.
If not, subscribe to the podcast feed.
Yes, it'll be on the podcast feed. If, for whatever reason, Apple kicks us off the podcast feed, I will also post it on the homepage for anyone to listen to at any time. That was so much fun.
We had a lot of fun. And I was really surprised after we ruined the whole beginning of the show that people enjoyed it.
I had so many people message me on Twitter, and I got a few likes on Facebook, and just saying, I didn't even know what the Yakuza series was. You guys convinced me to try it out. And that's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't think there was any more Yakuza fans out there to convert.
I didn't know that there would be someone that's sitting there listening to Radio Sega that doesn't know what Yakuza is. I made a point of bringing up that this is Yu Suzuki's Prodigy's work.
Yeah.
Nagoshi trained directly under Yu Suzuki. This is Shenmue, the next generation.
It really is.
So there's a lot to be said about why, if you're a fan, you should be playing these games. But I feel like I'm kind of preaching to the choir.
Yeah, I think they know.
Yeah, if you guys have made it this far into the Yakuza Fan podcast, I think you guys can understand why this game is so special. Okay, let's move on. So, yeah, please be excited. Now, I wanted to just quickly here, while I still have Yakuza 6 fresh in my mind. Now, I don't think I actually brought this up on last week's podcast.
Right.
But I was told about the Google Translate app.
Oh, yes.
Now, did I bring this up?
No, we brought up a Radio Sega, I think.
Okay.
I think.
I don't know. I'm gonna
It bears repeating.
It bears repeating. If you are importing a game, be it Yakuza or whatever, go and download the Google Translate app for your phone. You can take a picture of any on-screen Japanese text, and it will auto-convert to a mostly readable format. It is so worth it. It makes playing through this stuff so much easier.
It revolutionizes gameplay.
Yes.
Why even bother learning Japanese when you could use this app?
No. Please learn Japanese.
And if you're going to travel to Japan, very useful app. Very, very useful app.
Yeah.
It would save your life.
It really could. I was honestly shocked.
I hate fish. Will save my life.
It literally will.
I mean, I learned how to read fish in Japanese just to be safe, but hey, you never know.
Okay, so go.
Sorry,
that's okay. That's okay. This show is full of them. You will get used to it. I cannot stress this enough. If you're playing import games and you don't know the language, go download this app. It is for me. It's been a godsend. It helps so much to understand the story. Like the thing I've been finding myself using it for the most is like the submissions and the trouble missions in Yakuza 6.
The Rise of Jim stuff, like where they're like, "Eat this food." What food? I don't read Japanese.
Exactly. So. It's totally worth it for that. Now, that's basically it. That's my Yakuza 6 importing tip. Download this app.
Perfect.
Also go on to playasia.com through the link on our website. No, there's no links on our website.
What? Where'd the links go? What did you do?
Okay, so this is another Patreon thing. We have a goal on Patreon that once we hit $200 in crowdfunding, all of the ads are gone from our site. Like,
because they're annoying. Nobody likes ads.
I hate ads.
You were blocking them anyway. Be honest.
I struggled for a long time at even putting a single ad on the site just because I didn't want it to be there.
They pretty much like pay our domain name. Yeah, that's about it.
Not even. Like I was looking at the numbers and it's not even worth it. But
shh, don't tell them that. They're getting value.
Yes, but now I can officially take them off. They are gone. Thanks to our generous Patreon backers. YakuzaFan.com is now ad-free.
Right.
I'm still going to be posting,
affiliate links.
Affiliate links in posts like something towards Yakuza 0, things like that. So
our Amazon links or the
PlayAsia links, whatever the case may be. Because, come on.
Yeah.
But
that doesn't hurt you. If you're going to buy it anyway, use our links.
Yeah, exactly. But the big sidebar on the subpages is now gone. Everything looks great. I have way more real estate to work with. All of the posts look amazing. I'm happy. I'm absolutely thrilled. Go check it out, yakuzafan.com.
So yeah, if you didn't back us on Patreon, you didn't even have to do anything. You're just getting value from other people's hard work.
Yes. Okay, so let's move on to this next topic.
Okay.
Yakuza 0. It is coming out January 24th.
Why don't we have a review copy yet?
I am hoping that it's on its way. I'm on the list. I know that much. Now,
not the top of the list, shockingly.
I'm not surprised.
There are real bloggers on there.
Hey, I'm a real blogger. So, this week we got the American Yakuza video, the business card scene from American Yakuza. I love this
video.
So, for those who don't know, Sega put out a video that was a complete parody of American Psycho. There's a scene where they all sit down and there's one guy is a sociopath. And the main character is a straight up sociopath. And he is sitting there with psychopath.
Yeah.
Psychopath is the word that I'm looking for here.
It is.
And he's sitting there and he's freaking out because his card is not the best. His business card is not the best.
Yeah,
it needs to be.
Thicker cardstock, heavier
cardstock, raised lettering. Yeah. So, for anyone who didn't get the joke, that's it. We just explained the joke.
Watch that movie, though. It's a good movie.
American Psycho is awesome. I cannot get enough. The main news to come from the trailer... sorry, before I go to that. Pretty much all of my favorite stuff from Sega/Atlas were in the trailer. That was so much fun. I really enjoy seeing what they get up to.
It's really rare to see like a behind the scenes of a mid-tier publisher like that.
Well, especially because this is like their social media and marketing team.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
These are the people who are usually behind the scenes. They're the ones posting other people. Exactly. Not the ones in the video, so.
Yeah, so it was really nice to see those guys.
Even the guy who writes the videos was in there.
Exactly. So, coming back to the bad news about the trailer. They did announce right at the end that the business edition is not coming out in Europe. I don't know why. They haven't said. I think it's probably down to the publisher, which is Deep Silver in the UK, and it's being published by Sega themselves in the US. It's a shame.
It is really sad. And then at the end, Sega was murdering them or something. That's the way. That was the implication.
Yes. That's how I saw it. So, it sucks.
Yeah, that's pretty disappointing for Europe.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. The business edition isn't like the coolest, greatest thing ever.
No.
But it would have been nice to have. Yeah. Every first-run copy of the game comes with the business edition in the US.
So could they import if they wanted to?
They could. If they really wanted to, they could go to our Amazon affiliate link and import. But I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
All you get is a couple of in-game business cards and a metal card carrying case.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a cool tie-in.
If you give a lot of business cards, maybe it would be.
Yeah, it's a cool pack-in, but it's not like.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that?
Yeah, exactly. So don't feel too bad.
So if you're not a businessman, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but if you've got a crazy collection, like, some people I know, yeah, you'll probably import it just for your collection.
Just recreate the cards yourself and print them off.
Exactly. So, I'm not saying you should do this. I'm not endorsing this at all. But if someone that buys the business condition knows what 300 DPI is, and knows what to do with that turn of phrase, maybe visit us on Discord. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
Yeah. We're not involved.
I don't know what's going on. 300 DPI could be anything. Okay. Was there anything else in that trailer? No, it was funny. It was done. It was
there wasn't really. There was a woman in it, which was their boss.
That's great. I
liked her name was Boss Lady.
I had no idea she even worked there.
No, I've never seen her before, but she runs the show apparently. So I don't know. I like that. I didn't think Sega even knew what women were. So
I mean, they obviously do. We got a whole hostess thing.
Yeah.
The one reference that I did like is right at the start of the video where the video writer says that he's got an appointment at Shangri-La. He's getting the full service treatment. So for those that don't remember, Shangri-La is the soap land that is destroyed in Yakuza 1. That you go there and you have a fight with Majima, and he wrecks shop. And that's
just the most obscure reference.
It really is.
Do you think they're translating Kiwami?
No, I think that I think it's going to show up in Yakuza 0.
Oh, okay.
Again, I have yet to play 0, so I'm pretty sure that Shangri-La is going to show up there.
They've been playing it.
Yeah.
Was it him or John that was complaining that they have 80s Japanese pop stuck in their head now?
I think it was John. Shouts out John. My favorite Sega.
He doesn't listen to this.
I'm sure he does on his way to work. I imagine he runs
He
there.
would never admit it.
He's saying in his own head, I gotta go fast.
Is this car blue?
No, he literally runs there.
Dude, is that a requirement to work at Sega? Like,
you have to run.
You have
everywhere.
to go fast.
You gotta go fast. You don't have to go fast. You got to.
Oh boy.
It's on your it's on your work forms when you join the company.
Yeah, you sign it.
Non-disclosure agreement. Also, got to go fast. Okay, so
that's what I did this week. I got a job.
Yeah, you did. Congratulations. I officially lost mine, so that's been a fun week.
Again.
Yeah, I double lost it. So
double lost it.
This has been a fun week over here at Yakuza Fan HQ. Cal got a job. I lost a job.
My job doesn't pay enough, though.
My job doesn't pay anything, so this works out nicely.
I'm going to be working in the library.
I'm going to be working on finding another job.
Clearly, my job will be here for the long haul.
Yes. If there's one institution that isn't going anywhere, it is a library. Where else will I find stacks of books and magazines and newspapers?
The most ironic part about this job is I got hired specifically to handle all of the technology and the STEM programming.
Perfect.
It's like, seems very counter-library.
It does. Okay. The other thing that got released this week was the Yakuza family quiz.
Oh, this was great!
This took me by surprise because I think it's bullshit.
No, it's not.
I went onto the site. I think it's Yakuza. What is it? Yakuza.sega.com?
Why? You should know this.
I should. Here you go. Yakuzasega.com. Yakuza.sega.com/Yakuza0/quiz.
And it's not even. They didn't even build this quiz. They're using a program.
I'm pretty sure they are.
It's a third-party website.
Yeah, it says it around here somewhere. So you can go to that address and find out which family you are associated with based on 9 simple questions.
Yeah. Do you remember those sorting hat quizzes?
Yes.
That's basically what this is.
That's what this feels like.
The questions even feel similar.
They really do. So I got the Kazuma family, as did, as far as I can tell, almost every single person on my friends list.
You're all just good people.
The answers that I chose, I didn't think that's what I was going to get.
Yeah, but it's a point system. What did I get?
You got the Dojima family.
Right.
The same family that Kiryu is associated with.
Excellent.
So, your mileage may vary. Let me know on Twitter or Facebook or in the comments about which family you got.
What did it say on your little description thing? Do you remember?
I can find out, but I wish you hadn't asked me because I don't have it open.
I thought you could paraphrase.
I cannot paraphrase, but I can look up and tell you verbatim. Sound good?
Fine. I tweeted mine to you.
Okay. Kazuma family. You're part of the Kazuma family. You're hardworking, strive to be honorable, and always do what's right.
Ha!
I call bullshit. I don't know how I got listed with that, but
mine was all like, you'll do anything to rise to the top.
Yeah. It's strange. It's very, very strange.
It was because you picked nice questions. Like,
I think
you offered to help the old lady.
I've only seen 3 variations so far, though. So I've seen the Shimano family, the Kazuma family, and the Dojima family. I don't think there are any other families associated with this test. If you get something different, tweet me at YakFan on Twitter. Okay, what else is on the agenda for tonight? I think
nothing happened.
That was it. I mean,
we had a slow news
week. We got a couple of tie-ins.
I had a game for you, but my phone is upstairs.
Oh no!
Dang. I'll have to play next week.
Okay, so...
it was pronounced this Polish phrase.
And we're not doing it. So there was a tie-in with Alpha Industries. You can buy the coat, the Kiryu, and...
it's sick.
That's my name. Beat Takeshi. They wear this in-game.
I want it.
Yeah. It's cool. It looks super rad. It's like $160 US. So, which, for a nice coat...
Yeah, I want the Metal Gear one more,
though. It's a really nice coat. You know what? I kind of prefer this one.
Well, some people can be wrong.
Yes, it's okay. I forgive you for being wrong. Wow,
have a job.
Yeah, really put the brakes on this.
Okay, well,
there is. I think we're gonna do a little short show this week.
Okay, you haven't talked with the Last Guardian yet, which will be like the whole
yes,
next
it will
hour.
Be. So there's one thing I want to do first.
Okay,
and that's bring back the sales data game for another week.
Well, I'm so bad at this game.
You're absolutely the worst. So this week, we're going to take a look at the launch day sales data for every main numbered Yakuza game.
Oh no! In Japanese,
just in Japan. I don't have any other numbers. This is
no!
Shouts out Sega Bits for providing this. This list contains the launch week sales data. Okay.
Okay.
So, starting at Yakuza 1.
Right.
Cal, tell me.
Okay.
How many copies did it sell?
I don't know. Enough? I don't even know what game sales numbers were like back then.
Okay, well, just take a shot in the dark.
Wait, can you tell me what Yakuza 6 sold?
Okay, Yakuza 6, just for reference, the first week of sales sold 200...
First week or first day?
First week. 218, 168,000.
Wait, what? 218?
208... Sorry, 208... 218,168.
Okay.
Sorry, did I mention I'm really tired tonight?
Is this yen or dollars?
This is amount of copies sold.
Oh. Right. Me too.
Yeah, it has been a rough day.
Okay, okay, that was launch week or first day?
Launch week.
And these are all first day?
These are all launch week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you said day one. Okay, well, I'm predicting 150,000 units.
Close. Excuse me. Close. So, Yakuza 1, launch week, 134,521.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad. That was enough for them to very quickly greenlight a sequel.
Right, but this is the PS2 that had the biggest install base of all time.
Even then, though, that's still significant.
Yeah, the PS2 also had like the most games.
It really did. But for an untested property...
Yeah, new IP.
Yeah, that's actually really good. That's really good, in fact.
So I'm going to say 2 outsold 1. I'm going to say 150 again, because I was wrong on that one.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
Okay, so Yakuza 2 launch week, 274,822.
That's just how did almost double the people by, like, I guess we're talking launch week, whereas Yakuza 1 probably gained popularity as it, like, word of mouth.
Exactly, they put out this game, no one knew what it was, yeah. And eventually, like, it picked up and went crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
So launch week for Yakuza 2, within a year. They turned that shit around in a year.
Whoa, and it almost doubled.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's really cool.
I'm going, but it won't be what was it, 250? It won't be that for 3, because 3 is on the PS3 now.
Exactly.
And PS3 has way less install base at the time, especially because it was pretty early on, wasn't it? Wasn't it like launch? Or no, Kenzan.
No, Kenzan came out first, followed by Yakuza 3.
Are we doing Kenzan?
No, we're not doing Kenzan. I don't have those numbers.
Okay. So Yakuza 3. Okay, so Kenzan came out. We're a little bit into the PlayStation 3's life cycle.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 175.
Yakuza 3. 356,867.
I've never... Is this the only game series that continues to build like this? I guess Metal Gear probably did too.
I think Metal Gear is the one that like gets...
Because I'm guessing Metal Gear 3 probably sold amazing. Wow, 375.
That's actually really, really good. Like,
okay, I'm going 400,000 for 4. Let's go big or go home.
Yeah? You want to rethink that?
No!
Okay.
I'm locking it in.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yakuza 4. Launch week in Japan.
Yes.
395,000.
Oh, it's close!
123.
Ooh,
that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
now 5.
Okay.
Yakuza 5 was on both systems. PS3 and PS4, right?
You're incorrect.
No, 5 was only PS3.
5 was only PS3.
It was the last game that came out on the PS3.
Yes, it was the last.
It was 0 that came out on both, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which came out after Ishin.
Okay. Right. So, PS3, big install base now. People are comfortable. Let's go 425. I think they're going to keep going up.
425?
I can't believe how can we just go back a second? How poorly 6 is done now compared to the rest of the series?
Yeah, that's pretty bad, right? So, Yakuza 5, 356,757.
People were just satisfied with 4. They were out. They were done.
Yeah, like 4 was the pinnacle of the series, I guess.
Yeah, and now it's all downhill. You know, I can see that though. Like
that's really surprising.
What is in 4, and then versus 5, like
I guess.
Does 4 leave us on a big cliffhanger? Really?
No, 4 does like wraps everything
right. 4 was a pretty
well.
Comfortable place to end if you were going to drop off.
Yes, but they did say that Yakuza Dead Souls was going to be the final.
Right, so I think that maybe was obvious.
Now, do you think that the Dead Souls hurt sales of 5? Sorry.
Yeah, I do.
Like I know it hurt it in the West. Yeah. I know it did.
I definitely did.
So you did?
It definitely did. I said.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on here.
That's wow.
Yeah, that's real bad, right?
Do you have 0 on the list?
I do. So next up is Yakuza 0. Now I do have the separated numbers here for PS3 and PS4, but we're gonna go total sales.
No, total sales. Now
they're almost exactly the same game, so it's not like it's a huge deal.
Yeah, like after 5, now people are like. Whatever, but 0, I don't know, because I can see people who liked the first one and liked up to 4 going, well, 0's also, like, you know, I want to go back and play as Kiryu Majima.
Yeah.
Because it's completely different.
Okay.
So, I don't know, I'm gonna say this, what was the last one, sorry?
Yakuza 5 was at 356.
356.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 375. I think more people bought this one.
Prepare to be disappointed.
Oh, really?
Launch week for Yakuza 0 on both combined PS3 and PS4.
Really?
236,329.
What are these people doing?
Yeah.
Why are they playing Yakuza 0?
I don't know. So Yakuza 6 again sold 218. I thought
maybe it would be a good jumping point too for people, but no.
No. It's really shocking that it's not. Now, that being said, Yakuza 6 is kind of sluggish sales. Okay?
Right.
That's a little bit of a shame. But I will say, they took those sales numbers and they calculated it across all of Asia. Every place that they released the game, I believe,
so,
Taiwan, China, Hong Kong.
Not Korea.
Not Korea. There's a couple more places, I think, but those are the kind of the big ones.
Yeah. It's just the Asian region.
Exactly. So, they sold 500,000 copies launch week across all Asian regions, including download.
Okay.
So, those...
See, is that number 200 and some only physical?
It should include digital, but it's, I believe, just domestic.
Okay, just Japan.
It's just Japan sold 218.
So it's 500. So
the
series is big in China.
But there's
a lot of people there, I guess.
The series is definitely picking up favor in other Asian countries. That's the most that I can say about it. And they did localize everything except for the voice acting in China.
That is true. So
that's crazy. I cannot believe that the sales are that low in its home country.
Yeah, and then they really sit around and say that the games are made just for Japan, and then it sells better.
Yeah, but
everywhere
there's a lot of crossover culture in Asian cultures, so
there is, but it's still the Yakuza. Like it's a very specifically Japanese organization.
I mean, I guess I realistically believe you've got the triads,
right? But we've got the mafia. You can't really make that argument.
Very true. Very true. Okay, so that wraps it up for that game. 218,000. I'm not feeling great about that number.
But whatever.
Yeah, it's selling well worldwide, which doesn't mean it's an end of a series. So
let's see how Zero sells here. It doesn't really have high expectations.
I am waiting for that. Like, Yakuza 0 is like...
Will they give us... Why won't they give us 5 sales data? It's killing me.
Because it's run by Sony and it's digital only, and Sony don't give exact numbers for their
why not?
PSN. I don't know.
Do we have 4 in North America sales data?
I don't think so.
I'm really curious now.
I think we have a rough sales data, but I don't think we have anything solid.
Okay.
Okay, so that wraps up for Yakuza Talk. Again, we're going to be getting to The Last Guardian. There's probably going to be spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler warning.
I mean, I don't know how we could talk about this and not spoil it at least a little bit.
Can we just not talk about it?
No, I want to just give this a quick talk about. So if you are currently playing The Last Guardian and don't want to be spoiled, tune out now. Because, after this, we're kind of done.
Okay. I'm done now. Bye, everyone.
Yeah. Now, The Last Guardian. Team ESO's game that has been in development for 10 years. 10 years. They released the entire Yakuza series in the length of time that it has taken for The Last Guardian to come to fruition.
That's hilarious.
That is insane, right? Like, they started work on this right as Shadow of the Colossus released, which I believe was a year before Yakuza 1 released. So, put that in perspective, huh?
That is absolutely insane. I never thought about it like that.
So we had, 15 Yakuza games in the time span it took us to get us to The Last Guardian.
5 children.
Yeah. So, Last Guardian. As I said at the start of the show, I have never been more impressed with the game. The animation is to the point where it might be over animation. Everything moves so fluidly and purposefully that it gives this sense of life. Trico, the cat bird thing, is an astounding marvel of technology. I can't believe how well that thing works and flies and does all of its idle animations, interacting with you, with the environment, all that stuff. The castle that you're trying to escape from, astounding. Team ESO does it again. They
they took that concept they had in ESO and Shadow of the Colossus of, you see that building, you can go there. And they just let you go, and eventually you will get there. Like, it's not like an open world thing, but if you see a building, you will more than likely go there at some point. Every single thing is interconnected, not in a non-linear way, but eventually you will make it.
Yeah. But that's how they always design their games.
They are masters of that kind of level design. I absolutely adore it. I loved it in ESO. Kind of weak in Shadow of the Colossus just because of the big sprawling map.
Right.
But man, Last Guardian, for that feeling of loneliness, of interconnectivity, of wasn't I just here, is awesome. Really, really good. Now that being said, Trico himself is hands down the most frustrating gameplay mechanic I have ever used. Every single time that I tried to enjoy the game, I felt the game actively fighting me, not letting me have a good time.
You're just an angry person.
No, this one was really bad. I would spend over an hour stuck in segments because I didn't know what either the game wanted from me, or I was supposed to jump on Trico's back and he was going to take me somewhere else, and he just didn't tell me. There was one part where I fell down a mine shaft and I had to wait for Trico to lower his tail. And that was the mechanic. You're down here in the water, get Trico to, tell him to sit down so his tail will fall through a gap, and you'll just climb up the tail and continue on. That took me a single hour for that puzzle.
You just must be horrible at this.
It didn't work. When I and then I couldn't work out what went wrong. I reset the game. Okay, bear with me here. Yeah. I reset it. I loaded my checkpoint. I finally got him to do it. He lowered his tail and it glitched through the wall and wouldn't fall the rest of the way down.
The kids don't listen to you, so maybe it's you.
I don't know. It was just, I don't know what they were thinking. I find Trico programmed so poorly as to interrupt my enjoyment of the game.
Yeah.
The game, if you took out Trico and just made it like running in puzzles and stuff like that, or Trico had a very strict AI of, if Trico's in this position, he's going to do this. 10 out of 10. I would have loved it. But oh my god, the amount of frustration. I will not be able to get over this anytime soon. I go back every couple of years and I play ESO and I play Shadow of the Colossus, and they are, for me, 10 out of 10. Both games, back to back, amazing. If I was going to review Trico, if I was going to review The Last Guardian, it would be sitting somewhere maybe a 5, maybe lower, depending on my memory at the time. Cal, I see you're very bored by
yawning.
this. It's okay.
Yeah, I am bored. I have something to say.
Go for it.
It's not Last Guardian related.
Okay.
I have the Yakuza 4 sales data.
Where did you get that from?
VG charts.
VG charts is shady at best. That's why I didn't bring it up.
Okay, well this isn't launched. This is total as of today.
Okay.
As of November 26, 2016.
Okay.
So worldwide, 0.95 million, so 950,000 units worldwide.
Okay.
Ever since it came out.
That's not bad.
That seems right, doesn't it?
If that's true.
That seems right, close enough. Like it says in Japan, 630,000 copies, which, I mean, if it sold 400,000 in its first week, then 600 is not unrealistic for its lifespan.
I would agree with that.
So, in North America and Europe combined, which we would refer to as the West, 280,000.
Wow, really?
So, over its life cycle, it has sold more copies than, the first game, than Zero probably sold. Or,
well, I mean, so
than
far.
Zero sold launch, but...
I would like to see the latest Zero sales data before it dropped off the Media Creates team.
Yeah.
I don't know, it might be interesting.
So, it's really interesting to see that because we know that we got Dead Souls and then nothing else.
Yeah.
So Dead Souls tanked so badly as to negate this really good, in my opinion, pretty successful video game released in North America.
From what I've seen so far, Yakuza 0? Yeah, it looks amazing.
What?
What?
We're talking about 4.
Oh, we're talking about 4? Sorry, I lost the track somewhere.
We're talking about 4 sales data.
Oh, well then yes.
And then,
sorry, I totally agree.
So
again, it's very later than usual.
And then thinking about going forward into 5, like 5's launch and everything in North America or in the West, and what it sold, I bet we can realistically say it sold between 200,000 and 300,000.
Okay.
Units. Wouldn't you agree for 5?
Yeah, I
They
would
will
agree
give
with
us
that.
numbers.
I would agree with that.
So
Based
on this stat for 4.
Yeah.
So the games aren't as unsuccessful in North America as everyone would let us believe.
But that doesn't take into account price discounts and used copies. So there is more than likely even more copies out there for people who buy used because that stuff's not tracked.
Yeah, you guys gotta stop buying used.
Yes,
they all hate that. Everyone hates it.
They really do. So do not buy used. Just pay the extra $5. Get it new. Get it crisp and clear and ready to go. Cal, I'm about ready to wrap this up.
Yeah, please don't talk about
The Last Guardian.
Yeah, please, I'm so done.
It's okay. Do not buy The Last Guardian. If you do, your mileage may vary. Let me know what your experience is.
Yeah, if the game doesn't glitch out, you might be fine.
Every single time that I talk to a different person, they've had a different experience, be it positive or negative. So, again, your mileage may vary.
But it's short. You're not going to want to keep replaying this game.
It's only like 10 hours long. You're right. Except, as I mentioned before, I like to come back and replay those games every couple of years. I will not come back and replay The Last Guardian. It is not worth the frustration for me. Forget that. It's not worth it. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up.
Okay.
Cal, thank you for joining me.
Always.
Perfect. Okay, well, we'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Bye.